music.
Hi there, this is Roger Bumpus, the actor, not the real person. I'm the voice of Squidward Tentacles on SpongeBob SquarePants, and I'm saying you're listening to DJ Danny. Of course, I am too, but then I'm on DJ Danny, so I'm actually contributing to what you're listening to. So have a great day. Oh, I think I hurt myself.
Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, September 25th, 2018. Welcome to the DJ Danny Show on HamiltonRadio.net, stream HR2. I'm your host, DJ Danny. I'm joined in the studio with Miss The Funny Comedian. As you see what I wrote about you, Randy? Can you see that? Read what I wrote about you. Go on, so I can give...
Hilarious comedian and good friend. She will make you have to go to the bathroom when laughing. Tune in. You should also call in. Let her pick on you. 609-807-2492. Thanks, Danny.
And that is my guest, Miss Randy Simon Lupo. Woo! Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. You know how many times I saw you at what was it called? The place down the street. Take Five.
Take Five.
Yes.
Take Five. And City Streets. Have I seen you at City Streets or no?
I don't know.
But
maybe.
definitely
Yes.
Take Five.
Take Five, like a couple of times.
Yeah.
And you picked out my sister and her boyfriend when they were sitting on the couch.
I remember that. You guys, I love you guys. I love you guys.
And then you were like talking about like everything, and I was just like, she's so funny. So I was like, it's her turn to be on my show.
Well, I love
my show.
I like to talk about everything and jump from topic to topic because I'm totally
Of
ADD.
course.
But hey, listen, if it
Me too.
works-
Well, I'm ADHD.
Are you
So
really?
isn't that the best?
It
We
is.
could jump on top of each other constantly.
But ADD, that's good because that means you have a lot of energy, right?
Oh, I do.
See,
And I'm drinking mango iced tea, which looks like piss. So,
but is there caffeine in there?
is there caffeine in it? Probably. Yeah, probably.
Very nice.
But it's okay. It's really good. It's Taco Bell's Minute Maid mango iced tea. It's delicious. They should be a sponsor.
Absolutely.
No, I mean it's crazy, you know, having you here from seeing you at Take Five and all the comedy that you've done, and you know you bloomed from it recently too, because I know you said you have like granddaughter.
I have a granddaughter. You know what's funny, Danny? I always thought I wanted to be famous. It turned out I just wanted to be a grandmother. But please, still book me, everyone.
She wants to
Please
be
book
booked
me.
no matter what. I think
Please.
that's the best.
Yeah, but being a grandma is the best. It's absolutely the best. I'm such a soft spot. Why is my hand doing weird things? Oh, it's my hand.
Watching yourself go like this.
Yeah, I do some strange stuff with my hands. I never even realized.
I don't think anything's wrong with that though. That's fun. You know, that helps a comedian go at work. Because you can make fun of yourself with your hand if you'd like to as
And
well.
I do impressions of myself. It's like I'm like, oh,
I'm a mime.
I'm a mime. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. So I think we should start a little bit like at the beginning, you know, because I've only seen you perform, you know, what you recently done. And I know you practice a lot. You have a lot of like new material you work on and stuff. So why don't we start at the beginning? Like what exactly first wanted you want to start for being a comedian? I mean,
Comedian. You know what's funny? Well, it's actually not that funny. When I was a kid, people were always laughing at me, not with me, and it was actually I was always insulted.
how
'cause-
rude.
Yeah, who wants to be laughed at and been like a mockery? And then you know, as I got older, I spent a lot of time in therapy and different things, and I was actually guided into comedy by a psychiatrist who said, "Randy, you're really funny. You should do stand-up comedy."
Of course.
And I'm so malleable. It's sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, I wish he would have told me to become a doctor because you know I do anything they tell me to do.
Yeah.
Tell me to do stand-up comedy, so I'm doing stand-up.
What about
comedy.
radiology?
Radiology? That's interesting.
Would you ever see yourself doing that?
No, do you see me doing radiology? Isn't that like with X-rays and stuff?
Yeah. I feel like you'd have fun with the x-ray. You take a lot of x-rays of your arms and
I
stuff.
probably would, but I'm terrified of radiation. I'm so scared of
Well,
radiation.
no. I don't think radiation's actually
I think they say it causes cancer. I know they use it to treat cancer, but I
chemo.
think-
Yeah.
yeah, chemo, radiation. You know, all.
Well,
that
if
goes-
it's not radiation, if it's just fun taking pictures of your arms.
yeah, like in a Xerox machine, like Xeroxing my butt and appendages. That's always.
No. What about taking on a copier? You got to copy a picture of your butt, and then it goes live, you know?
Yeah, that's
Put your butt on the copier, and then print.
yeah. That's the
It
ticket.
was like, this is the best conversation I've ever had in my whole life.
It really is. You know.
Go on.
They say making people laugh is healing. I don't know if that's true.
You healed me?
Did I? Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
would literally only come out. I mean, coming after work and stuff, you're tired. But coming out to see the comedy shows was actually really interesting and intriguing for me. It was something I would look forward to. I think it was like every end of the month on a Friday.
Sometimes I wish that I could go deeper, and I kind of do, and not I kind of, I go deeper in my one-woman show called Sometimes I'm Okay. It's funny, I started with comedy, and I've done it for a long time, and comedy is my roots.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, my one-woman show, Sometimes I'm Okay, is really my baby. That's where I get to be totally honest without having to give a punchline. Sometimes punchlines kind of deflect of the real true pain that people are going through,
Of course.
because you got to make the audience laugh. Come on, every 10 seconds, every 30 seconds, you got to make them laugh. You got to make them laugh.
That's what it feels like, right?
Yeah, and it's great to do, and it's great, and it's nothing better than to make people laugh, and it's such a rush, and it's like an adrenaline rush, and it's awesome. But then there's times in life, sometimes things are just not funny.
I can also see you maybe picking up something with magician work as well as being a comedian.
Wait, are you a psychic?
No, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do have like a little sense randomly where it comes from here and there, and sometimes I can see things, not really deep.
Someone one time had a comedy mentor that told me I should be a magician, but I don't think she meant it in the kindest sense of the word.
I feel like you want to be bad at it though. Like, just try it, if that's something that you would like to do. Just experiment.
Magic? You think I should do magic tricks? Do you have any magic tricks for me to do here tonight?
I do not, but I mean, like, pick up a deck of cards. I can give you one of my good friends, Jabrizi, who's actually viral and big. He was on Penn and Teller, and he can give you some pointers if you'd like.
Really?
Jabrizi's amazing.
Wait, so you say wait. So when I leave here, I'm leaving with a new career. Instead of being a comedian actress, I'm going to be a magician?
You can do anything you put your mind to. You know that. I think you can definitely experiment with magician. I think you would be amazing at it, especially Cliff. I don't know if you ever... We have Cliff who comes to the studio a lot, too. He's a funny musician.
Is he really? I'd like to meet him. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean...
Wait, do you do magic?
I do not.
So do you want to do magic?
It's something I wouldn't... I prefer more, like, interviewing people, is my opinion, because I like, getting to know the person on the other end versus myself. I can see myself being a comedian once in a while, but it's something I wouldn't definitely do for the rest of my life. Just fun.
I get it.
Parts. But I can definitely see you being a little successful with a magician, though.
Well, guys, I came here to talk about comedy, but now, screw that. We're talking about me being a magician. Hey, everybody.
I mean, is that something you'd like to do? Be honest.
No, I have no desire. Honestly, I have no desire whatsoever to do magic tricks. I don't... I'd like to see people being sawed in half. I'm intrigued by that.
Do you know who Chris Angel is?
No, I don't know who anyone is.
Okay.
You know who I know who is? The only popular culture person I know is Cardi B. I think I have a crush on her. Honestly, I want to be Cardi
The rapper?
B. I want to be Cardi B. And I never want to be anyone. Well, except for smart and successful.
What is your favorite song by her?
I like that one that she does with Maroon 5. Long time ago, I was dancing for dollars, but now I'm blah, 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 blah. What's the rest? Give me the lyrics. If I could just read them, I'd love to do her rap.
You want the rap?
Yeah, I want to rap.
Hold on, she's going to rap for us, guys. This might be her
You know
new
what I
girl.
like about Cardi B?
What?
She just says what she feels. There's no holds barred.
Of course. I don't know what this computer's doing.
Yeah, so a long time ago, I was dancing for dollars. And... spicy Molly, hot tamale.
What's it called? Is it called I Like It? No.
Well, yeah, that's the song. I Like It Like That. That's another song. She has a lot of songs.
That's Maroon 5?
No, Maroon 5 is another one.
Okay,
How
what's
does
it
go?
called?
I don't know. Look up Maroon 5 and Cardi B. We'll figure it out.
Hold on, guys. She's going to rap for us.
I'm like 95 years old. I lost my phone.
Is it called Talk Seduce? No, that's the Super Bowl half something. I don't know.
Has anyone seen my phone?
Girls Like You? Oh, wait, that's her?
That's her. Did you know that?
No.
That's her.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
I mean, she's
Insane.
fearless. That's what I want to be, fearless.
I like Nicki Minaj raps, though. They're easier to learn, in my
they're in
opinion.
a war with each other, believe it or not, because
Yes.
she's like taking her, like Nicki Minaj has been around for years.
Yeah.
And now Cardi B is kind of like, coming in her place, if I'm saying that in proper English.
It coming in her place.
I don't speak English as like a second language.
Where
I mean,
is
Pig Latin
her
my first-
rap?
my-
Is it this? No, that's them. Do you know what her rap looks like?
Wait, go back.
Maybe
wait.
it's 6.5. This one. Oh, there she is.
6:45. I'm barely alive. Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really rude if I let you meet my mama. You don't want a girl like me. I'm too crazy. For every other girl you meet is fugazi. I'm sure the other girls
We're nice enough.
are nice enough, but you need somebody to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi? Come and rev it up like a Harley. I'm coming to you now. I'm over 20 over the limit. Oh, could you show me where I am? I have been learning the red light. Stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart. Let's play it, though. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking of more... Wait,
Porsches.
White Porsches and carrots. And carrots, is that like a diamond? Where's my phone? I need you right here, because every time you call, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar.
Because girl like you run with guys with me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, we're a good team. Stop calling me. My husband won't stop calling.
He might want to know where you are. I don't know what I did to this computer. Oh, my God.
Well, we were rapping. We had important
This is
things
so
to do.
confusing. Dad, what did this computer do to me?
Isn't this a great... Do you like this? Do you think I'd make a good... What do you think I'd be better, a magician or a rapper?
I just want to get out of this thing so I can watch us.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Wait, why is there somebody on the toilet bursting into tears?
Oh, my God. Where is that?
Dad, I think I can see your face.
What? Are we still on?
Yes, we're live. But I don't know. They're shut down now.
Could I talk? Could I say something?
Well, yeah, you're live. I would hope
right.
so. I don't want dead air.
Oh, you're so funny. I told you something private, which I can't, I'm not going to go into but my daughter is going through something.
Yes.
I generally don't ask for prayers. One time on
Who's
Facebook.
Gail?
I don't know. Hi, Gail. I don't know.
Whose Facebook is this? I was just logged in. I'm logged into Gail.
Hi, Gail.
Who's Gail?
Does Gail have a show on here?
I have no idea. I guess she does. Go on.
Well, anyway, my daughter is going through something. The last time I asked for prayers on Facebook was for my chapped lips, and that was a little, silly. My lips are still badly chapped, but I'm dealing with it. But my daughter's going through something more serious than that, and it's a very serious relationship issue. And if anyone could just pray for her or send positive thoughts, I would greatly appreciate that. And it's just something I need to ask for this evening. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone keep her in your prayers, especially for your daughter. Give them your daughter's name.
Lily, my daughter Lily.
Okay.
She-
Well, I
she
mean,
needs-
just because if we're praying to God, we need a name.
Of course, Lily. Yeah, she needs
Yeah,
some
she needs
prayers.
prayer. She needs prayer and healing on her
Yeah,
heart.
yes,
A lot of healing, so.
Absolutely. Some
Maybe rapping was healing for her.
hearing me rap.
Maybe.
I don't know if she heard it, but I hope she did. I'm not.
She's going to ask her now.
I don't know if my kids like Cardi B as much as I do. I don't think I like Cardi B until now. I was like, who is this person? Now I'm like in love with her.
You just heard her constantly, and you're just like, I need to know what this is.
And I was like, everybody kept talking about her and talking about her. So I'm now we're Instagram. Now I follow her on Instagram and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I guess I'm just very interested in successful people and how they do it. And I think they do it because they let nothing stop them.
Of course.
They let nothing stop them. Unlike myself, I mean, if I have a pimple, it stops me. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I have so many issues. It's ridiculous. I've come so far.
Well,
but,
we all get pimples. That's not that big.
yeah, but you're not 95.
You're not 95.
No, I'm not 95. But
Oh, there you go.
But I hope one day to be 95 and annoy the shit out of and annoy people.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun though. Don't you wish you could just be a ghost and haunt everyone that annoyed the heck out of you?
I do, and have them change my diapers. That would be good punishment, right?
What if it was more imaginary and you were just there when they were walking and they didn't know what was going on?
That would be funny. That would be funny. You know what? You know what I think?
Please don't die yet. We don't want you to die yet, but
No, I'm going to be around for a while. And
Good.
Because I want to help. Like Harvey Weinstein and all this stuff with the Me Too movement and all of this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help out with that. And I think the perfect the perfect punishment for Harvey Weinstein is that he should have to sleep with me. How's that for punishment? Instead of a young, hot woman, how about a middle-aged broad with a pot belly and varicose veins and a double chin? How's that for punishment, Harvey?
A double cushion.
How's that, Harv?
I don't think that's bad, though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, sometimes things that I find amusing and really cool are really only for me. When I was a youth, I used to amuse myself, and sometimes I make other people laugh, but sometimes I just have to make myself laugh.
Oh, most definitely.
And also,
I think that's definitely how I mean, you have to learn from yourself, and just get to, people need to know exactly where you're coming at, what you're looking for. I still see my dad's Facebook feed. It's really weird on the corner of my eye.
That's funny. That's funny. I wonder why that's coming up.
Because he's doing something.
Hey,
but it just
wait, a long time ago, weren't you dancing for dollars? No. That's a card. I'm still rapping.
No, she's still singing Cardi B. My dad was like, wait, what?
Like, what is she talking about?
So actually, let's get a little bit back into your one-woman show, because my dad was telling me about that, and I didn't know you did something. So was that like a one-woman show? Where did you perform that at exactly? And then this is all your material came from?
I debuted it at the Producers Club in New York City. In November will be 2 years ago that I did that. And since then, I performed it in the United Solo Festival on 42nd Street. I performed it in Cape May. I performed it at Center Playhouse in Freehold. And I'm in the process of getting it booked in other venues. And anyone who could help with that, I'd greatly appreciate it.
What exactly was it about? Was it everything?
It's about, it's about growing up, and it's about and today as well. And I would say what I like to impart with that show is that everybody goes through something. Nobody gets out of childhood, and nobody gets out of life unscathed. But basically, you could be okay. You could be okay. I mean, every day is not, roses, but
of course
you could go through stuff and you could still be all right. It brings hope. I hope it brings hope to people.
Could you show us a little?
Can I show you a little? Well, I have a website, sometimesI'mokay.com, and I have clips of the show, and it talks about growing up and having learning disabilities, having a crooked spine, having parents that did the best that they could, but were like off the mark on certain things. But even with trials and tribulations, I'm still here. I'm still here, and it's like a testament to the human spirit, and that you can get through things.
Where did this all come from? Like, was this just you woke up and you're like, I want to write a one-woman show, or how you were feeling?
It's so funny, like I always liked solo shows. There's something I love to get to know about people. It's just like I care about people. Like, some people are very political and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know nothing about politics. You're never going to hear me talk about politics. You're never going to see me post about politics. I care about people one-on-one. That's my thing. And I go to funerals to hear about people. I love to go to an older person's funeral, and then they talk about, like, what they did with their life, and I like to find out things that I never knew about them.
Yeah, of course. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it is. Well, for me at least. Because since a child I've been a professional mourner, mostly because my mother, she was very respectful, and if anyone died, she was at everyone in the neighborhood's funeral. Even if it was the neighbor's mother-in-law's cousin, she felt it was respectful to go, and she never wanted to go to a funeral alone, so she would bring me along. So since I'm 15, I've been going to funerals, so I really felt like as a child.
Have to Now, what about animals? Did you guys go to animals for funerals?
No, we never had an animal funeral. We had a pet, but I think they were cremated in the animal hospital.
Well, I mean, like other family members or friends, because you guys went to the funerals for the people. Did you do anything for pets?
No.
That's not nice.
Well, I mean, it's never too late. Maybe I could do. Well, the truth is, though, I'm older. To the point when I was 18 and I was in college, I wanted to be a mortician. I think that's all I knew was dead people.
You've been perfect for the Addams Family years ago.
I think you're right.
Who would you like to be?
When I grow up, I think I want to be you.
Me? I was like more for Adam's Family Morticia Wednesday.
I like Morticia. Yeah,
I think a lot of people
cool.
do.
She's cool. I like her
I
a
still
lot.
have to watch the Adam's Family Values every year when it comes on for Halloween.
Do you watch that? Is it
Every single year. Yeah.
so cool? You know, it's hard for me to watch anything, mostly because I don't know how to turn on my TV. I have like 4 different remotes in a Roku. I mean, who knows how to? I can't figure it out. If someone's not there to turn it on, I don't know what to do.
Oh my gosh, you sound like my mother. I taught her 10
We're a
times
different
how to
generation.
turn on the TV or just turn on the DVD player. And she's literally there. She'll be screaming. She'll be like, I don't know how this works. I'm like, I showed you. I have to go to bed. I have work the next day.
Randy, you know what's funny is that hits home so much to me because when she sets when my daughter set everything up, you got to hit this button to hit this button to make the TV go on. Then you got to hit this button to put this on.
It's so true.
Why can't you just push the button and it goes on?
Right, and then up and down. Why do I need this remote for that? That remote for that.
My mother-in-law, because she's in her 80s, she pushes the wrong buttons, and we always got to reset everything over there. And we're,
Right, but she's in her 80s, so she doesn't care anymore.
Right.
She just does it. Me and your wife are like terrified. We're like,
know.
oh, we don't know what to do.
And you're afraid you're going to mess something up.
We have like a panic attack instead because we don't know what we're doing.
Oh my God, that's so true. But I feel like another thing with my grandma would be when she's trying to turn the TV on, she might turn on the AC or something, and then she'd start freaking out constantly because she'll get her remotes messed up more. And then the funniest thing is, I don't want to make fun of like old people or whatever, but she doesn't have her hearing aid in all the time sometimes when you're calling her. So this is probably something you can use in your act as well, but it's like with the situation, you talk to anyone, they go, yeah. Sounds like a freaking cat on the other end. And then on top of that, she's screaming, and I don't know what she's saying because she's screaming on top of me. I'm trying to talk to her on the other end, just getting to know what she wanted, and she still doesn't know what I'm saying. So it's like you're fighting with yourself.
I know. It reminds me, when I was a kid, my grandmother, I grew up with my grandmother living in our house.
Oh my gosh.
And my mom and grandma, they would call to each other
Yeah.
all day, and they could never hear each other. My entire childhood, all I ever heard was, Ma, wah, ma, wah, ma, wah. I mean, we ended up getting a knock on the door from animal control telling us it's illegal to house wild birds, and they ended up putting them both down. It was
Oh my God, the way that you said that sounded like Lynn. It makes me miss Lynn. I
Lynn-
miss Lynn Emmons.
Oh,
The way that you said "ma," because that's what she does in hers.
yeah. Oh, I
too.
love
Oh my
Lynn
God.
Evans. She's
I was
so
trying to get her to
funny.
come here tonight as well with
Do
you.
you want to hear something funny? When I do shows,
Is it really
with-
funny? I'm just
No,
kidding.
no, no. When I do shows with Lynn, and she goes before me, and she impersonates her mother in Florida. How does she say Florida? Florida.
Oh my God, get Lynn Nicole and Dad.
I know, I know.
She was tuning in.
So listen to this. So like anytime I follow Lynn, I can't help it. I start talking like Lynn's mother. It's like it just happens, and I don't mean it to happen, and I just start talking like
She
Lynn's
does it to all of
mother.
us. That's how you miss her. I mean, that's what happens when you
I
miss
love
someone, you
Lynn.
know?
She's so funny.
Yes.
She's so sweet.
She is, and I was trying to get her to come tonight, and she's like, I have a meeting, and I was like, boo, you suck.
Oh,
I was going to try to get her, because sometimes when you have comedians, it's best to put, like, one and one. And you
Yeah.
guys can kind of, like, not compete with each other, but,
like off of it, like go
Yeah,
off
exactly.
each other. So I got.
and I was trying, but I was like, I can't think of any other comedians. And then
But
I
I-
love
but
Tim, I love Kurt, but
They're
my
all
dad
great.
was like profanity, and I was like, true, and they're
I'm such a
awesome.
nice girl, so- I could totally understand why you'd want me. No, I totally get it. But sometimes also as comedians, we're also like attention hogs, and we talk over each other.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You steal the show. That's what it's supposed to be, It's your time to shine, pretty much. So that's 100%
I'm
true.
so happy you're having me. Thank you.
You're so sweet.
I'm
Ow.
having so much
Dad,
fun.
give her a
Danny.
topic to talk about or something. Do you want to share something like some of your comedy? I know some people heard like a little bit.
Well,
you
I
have like
wanted
some
to
bits,
I'm
some
actually-
pieces.
I'm actually going to be at City Streets this Saturday with the Tim Eli show at East Windsor. Oh, you're going to be there? Awesome. And Carlo Ballerio's going to be headlining, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I love City Streets. I'm looking forward to that
I
show.
like their pizza
Their pizza?
and their lava cake.
I'm always supposed to be on a diet, but now I'm going to try it. I can't stop eating. I've been having these shakes, these vanilla cake shakes, and
What? Where's
it's
that?
called Lady Boss Lean. Did you ever hear of it? It's like, oh,
Yeah. Those are the ones you were doing on your show,
You
right?
saw me do that.
Yeah.
I tried it.
I watched a couple of videos.
They're so expensive, but they do taste good though. It's not alone. It's all the crap you put, all the stuff you put in, like.
What exactly does it inquire? Like they're not plant-based, are they?
It has whey protein.
I like whey.
You know, and it has. She says it's like a multivitamin. It has like the biotin and the folic acid and the A and the D and the E. You know, it has like a whole
And
panel
the
of.
K.
Yeah, and it's like, why am I advertising for her? Like, I don't think she needs me to advertise for her, but I like the product, so I'm going to advertise. And it's called Lady Boss because I think it's about ladies, women empowering themselves, being confident and positive, and doing what they want to do, and nothing holding them back. And
Yeah.
I appreciate that positive message.
I definitely do. I think that's amazing, especially for the empowerment of it being called Lady Boss Lean, you know?
Yeah.
So that's actually a really, really neat idea for them doing that. Exactly.
You know what? Because we're not all born into this world like Cardi B, just like, whatever we want, saying it. And not
She loves Cardi B.
I'm
You
in
know,
love
she
with
might have
her.
a fake butt, though.
You know what? I think she's a fake everything, but you know what? She chose it. But you know what?
She has a fake everything.
She's got fake boobs, but you know what? She wanted it, so she did what she wanted to make herself feel a certain way, look a certain way. You could argue with it. I mean, I would not do that for myself.
No,
but
there's
it's all
your-
about. I don't. But we're not. We don't have to be clones of one another. If that works for her, beautiful. You know, I never believed in plastic surgery until I needed it myself. I have to tell you, I love wearing red lipstick, hooker red lipstick, but I can't anymore because my mouth is drooping and like it always looks like I'm bleeding and people come and like they lick a tissue and wipe it down. I look like I have Bell's palsy now with the droop and the jowls. So now I think I'd like to have a little plastic surgery.
Just to lift your lips up again.
And like everyone's getting the botulism injections.
What's that?
It's the Botox
Oh, okay.
injections, and I'm afraid because I need to have expression when I do comedy and when I do acting, and I'm afraid, like, I know someone who has it and her eyebrow does this like really weird thing, and it's like, what if that happens to me? I will be that person that will get that eyebrow freeze and like one's up, one's down. So it's like, I'm just going to go with the crow's feet and this dent in the middle of my head. You know, I earned it.
The crow's feet, the dent in the middle of your head. Hey, but you were born that way. You gotta love
who's
it. You
that
know?
other one? Who's that Lady Gaga?
That's Lady Gaga.
I learned this one. I love her too. I love Lady Gaga.
Are you gonna
too.
watch the new movie that she's doing with Brad Pitt?
Yes.
October 5th?
Yes. I'm dying to see it. I love her. She's so talented.
I actually had someone on my show, Jennifer O'Neill. I'll give a shout out to her. She's one of my great friends. She started Stephanie's career.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, and she tunes in from time to time. She's always busy because she's like handling other management labels and stuff like that. But she picks up some of my friends' music artists and she tries to push them to their next career the best she can. You know, if she likes it and
Can she
wants
promote my one-woman show? Sometimes I'm okay.
Sure, I can give you her information. She's the sweetest person ever. I love her.
You know, I'm learning. Like, if I don't ask, I mean, what's it? Like, at this point in my life,
It's like my mom wrote a children's book and she's still trying to promote it and she doesn't know how to talk about it. She gets shy.
right? Hey, what's the name of your children's book?
Come here, get on air. Get
Come
on the
here.
other
I
end.
would love to see your children's book.
You should always
What is
bring
it
your book.
called?
Daddy, put her mic on.
How Snowflake
Sit down
Finds
and
Her
put your mic
Courage?
on.
Oh, that's awesome. Could you tell us what it's about?
Well, Randy's interviewing her now. I can't do anything about that.
I love interviewing.
Put
people.
your
I used
mic
to, I used
on.
to have my own podcast, and I used to do one-on-one, and they will.
Where do you use your podcast?
What is it? It's called the Randy Lupo Show.
Where?
Where is it? It's on. You'll see them on YouTube. And
No. Do you do them in your house?
I did them from a studio in Nutley, and then from there I started doing traveling podcasts.
Do a show here. You would be freaking amazing. Are you
Maybe
serious?
I should. I think
Dad, Randy needs a show here.
I need a show here about pain.
She
and
does
the pain and
podcasts.
suffering of-
Go on. You can interview my mom for 15
I
seconds.
love it. Wait.
I'll give her the spotlight for a little.
So the name of the book is,
How Snowflake Finds Her Courage.
and tell me what it's about.
Is she on camera, Dad?
It's for like the ages of, I'd say like preschool, kindergarten to maybe second grade. It's about a little white kitten that's afraid of everything. And, she she lives with children and her family. She has a sister and 2 brothers. And the other cats make fun of her because she's afraid of everything. And then something
I
happens
can
one
relate
day.
to that. I'm
Yeah.
afraid of my own shadow. I'm not exactly sure how I get on stage. Can I ask you, what inspired you to write this book?
Well, I was taking a children's writing course at the local college, and this story just, I don't know, we were talking about cats. The instructor, she was an illustrator, and she was telling us how this one book she did, it was like a poem. She had to, get pictures of cats and, illustrate a cat. And I don't know, the story, it just started to unwind. Now, there was a book I read as a kid called The Tiny Tawny Kitten, and it was really cute. It was one of those golden books. It was
Yes,
one
I
of my
remember those,
favorite.
and I used to read those to my children as well.
Yeah, and I just, I looked on the marketplace of Amazon to see if I could find the book, because I remembered this kitten was afraid of things, but I just wanted to make sure that my idea wasn't, copying this, because I read this years ago and my book was given away. So I ordered it from a used bookstore, and it was my copy, because I used to, I wasn't good with books. I'd pretend I was a teacher marking pages,
so
and I
cool. Oh my
remembered
gosh.
my
And you
marks
got your
in
book
it. I did, yeah.
What are the
yeah.
odds of that? Oh,
I
come
know,
on, that's
right?
great.
That's
a great
amazing. That really
story.
is. Stop. I
So-
used to do that with my Build-A-Bears. I would get them like paper, and I would just write down their thing like I was taking care of them in school. God.
Yeah.
Things you do when you're younger. Oh my God.
But anyway, so no, my story definitely was different. I reread this story again, and she was a ginger cat. My cat is a white cat.
Yeah.
So
Named Snowflake.
yeah, and so she had to find her courage. Something happens. Her siblings disappear, and
That's all she can say.
Yeah.
Without giving it all away, right? Without giving
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
no.
working on a second story. There were
Is it a
4
sequel?
No, this one's about a boy and his dog called The Best Dog.
Oh.
Is that
So
Jake?
I'm in the process. Yeah, it was Jake's dog, Chase, and then my writing group recommended that I change it, and I changed some of the names of the pets and changed some different things in that. But originally I wrote 4 stories when my daughters were in elementary school. It was after I took this writing it was a non-credit.
Have you
writing
always been
class.
a writer?
Not really. I've always had stories in my head. I
Yeah.
mean, what I really like to do is write a screenplay. I mean, I did a little
Oh,
on
that's
the dog
exciting.
story. I did a short little screenplay with it. So we'll see. Maybe someday
feel like
it'll
I
be
could
a
see you
little
doing a
short
screenplay.
Oh,
before a
absolutely. I
movie.
can see you
She loves, oh my God, she loves to
Yeah,
write.
I
She's
like all
been
kinds
a
of
librarian
writing.
since she was 16 years old, and she's still there. So.
And so you're working in a school library, public library? Which-
Public library, yeah.
But where's your bun?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not. I'm
She's
not
not
a
Mrs.
librarian.
Trunchbull.
Yeah. Now
I
I'm in
always
the
thought
circ-
librarians are supposed to have buns.
No, they have glasses.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
have
I'm-
that too. I can be a librarian.
I was
Well, no,
already
I'm
called
actually
one.
a library assistant, but now I'm in the cataloging department rather than circulation.
And you like
but-
it?
Yeah. It's, I get to see all the new books coming in and all,
I really
but
want to
this-
read your books. I'm excited.
Aw.
You
I'll
need
have
to
get
always
you
bring one with you just in case. So
Yeah.
always
True.
ready to promote,
So-
just like Jerry
Okay.
does.
All right. Well,
That's what
when
Ava
we
would tell
come
you.
to the show.
Are you going to
I'll
come to
bring-
City
yeah.
Streets this Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm excited. So
I'm
that's
trying to get some friends from work to come. They're
That would be
interested,
great,
and our other daughter and her boyfriend.
And
maybe
my
they'll come.
husband and I, it's my husband's baby. We're starting a monthly comedy show in Freehold at Center Playhouse.
Oh, cool.
And the first show is going to be Thursday, October 18th. Joseph Anthony's going to be headlining.
That's
Kurt-
Joseph Anthony. I saw
Oh,
that one.
Yeah, and
Nice.
Kurt Zimmerman is going to be featuring, and I'm going to be hosting. So it's going to be a really great
Where
show.
is that in Freehold?
It's on 35 South Street, and the theater is so cool. It has like crystal chandeliers. It's like this charming little theater, and it's 35 South Street. It's right around the corner, from Main Street where all the restaurants
Oh,
are.
okay, yeah.
Is it
Uh-huh.
far from Primark?
That's cool.
Isn't Primark at the mall?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
Freehold
addicted
is
to
close
that.
to the mall. Oh, do you love?
I am addicted to that place.
You know what? Consider yourself lucky because you have to be under 90 pounds to fit into their clothes, and you
no,
have.
you
a-
don't.
Oh, please!
It's European size. Everything is
Everything
higher
is tiny, and everything is a belly shirt. What is that?
Well, she got a watch there. No, she got a wallet. I got her one, and then my
You can
bag
wear
right there.
anything. You have a great figure. My family,
Well,
we
I
don't have.
didn't-
I was born with a pot belly.
Shout out to Tyler.
Well,
Thank
I
you
mean,
for tuning in.
I didn't go. She just been telling me. She picked me up the wallet, telling me all the stuff that they have.
Oh my gosh,
there.
I got bras there that are no wire because I hate wire bras. That's like the worst.
And they're
They're
good.
not good.
Amazing.
Oh, because my daughter got a pair of what is it called, thongs or fit flops? Not fit
Thong?
flops. When we called them thongs, now thongs are underwear. What do you know.
What? What are you talking about? Something on your
the
butt?
thing in between the
Flip-flop.
toe.
Yeah, with
right?
the toes,
yeah.
like the rubber thing.
Sandals?
Sort of, but they're like,
yeah, they have that thing that goes in between your toe.
your toes. They're the rubber.
A toe ring?
No, it separates your toe.
Thank
You
God you're
just-
here because she's
yeah.
so young. She doesn't get my references. Do you remember?
She's saying a thong, and she's
Yeah.
saying that people are saying that's underwear. I mean, I always thought a thong was
like
underwear.
flip flops, those little rubber things. You could get them on Old Navy. They come with old colors. You could Javianas makes them.
Javianas is a beer company, isn't it?
No, they make flip flop thongs.
Flip-flop thongs. Look, if anyone had a flip-flop thong, I don't even know what I would do anymore.
Do you remember buffalo sandals?
What the heck
nobody
are you
knows
all
that.
talking
Oh my
about?
God. Oh my God.
I
What
heard
the
of 'em,
hell?
but I don't know what they.
I'm going
look
to
like.
stop
They just-
talking now because nobody gets anything I'm saying. All right. This is all great. This is
Well, I'm trying to buy a pair of go-go boots. White go-go boots.
Cool.
That were popular because I want them for.
Wait,
an
but what is a
ABBA
thong? I'm
costume
really
for
confused
Halloween.
now.
wait. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Well, one of the ABBA girls. Well, since I saw Mamma Mia,
Oh,
I wanted
I
to do
saw
something.
that. That
I
was
know I
fun,
loved
right?
it.
The first and
I wanted
second
to
one?
do
Did you
something with
see?
my
I did.
You
two
saw the second one?
daughters.
I
The
saw
second one
both.
was good.
Yeah, so I.
I
wanted
didn't
to
know
do
the other songs
something.
that were actually playing. I was really confused by that.
We see.
That was so
I'm
epic.
so sorry. I came to be interviewed by Danny, but I'm talking to her mom.
It's fine. We're all on camera. You see us? You're good.
Basically, can I be honest? I love your whole family. I love your sister. I love your mom and dad. I love you.
You're meeting my sister's boyfriend on Saturday.
Is she dating someone nice?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, lucky her. I need to get my part now.
You will.
Tell her to
Just
take
take
her
it slow. I
time.
tell
Oh,
her.
I am. I'm not doing anything
Go
like that.
slow. Go slow. Those hard and
Yeah.
fast relationships, they're nonsense.
I mean, feeling on a roller coaster is not really no bueno in that situation. Like, I don't want to do that, but I like roller coasters.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss? This has nothing to. This is like a total non sequitur.
It's about thongs.
No, it's about dating someone with a
Thongs.
narcissistic personality
Yeah.
disorder. What I miss most about dating someone with narcissistic personality disorder is crying like a wounded animal. That's what I miss most. And oh God, this just got from weird to awkward and awkward to weird. Okay, but
We understand what you mean, though, like where you're feeling in that situation.
yeah, that's why when you talked about like your sister older, like in a good relationship and taking it slow, I think it's important because I don't know, relationships are hard. Maybe just for me.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Go on, Ma. You were talking about ABBA.
Yeah, I just want to say.
Although my husband's awesome, everyone.
About ABBA? He's an ABBA? Your husband's an ABBA?
My husband is like, I feel like I married Jesus, but he looks like Fred Flintstone, but he's awesome.
Fred Flintstone.
But I feel like I feel like I hit the jackpot. My
So
husband.
do you have a Pebbles and Bam Bam?
Well, sometimes he'll make things. I'm Wilma. He's Fred. You know.
Cosplay. I like.
Yeah, they
you
sell
know.
those costumes.
Wink, wink.
too.
Go on.
No, what I was saying was, I like the jumpsuits. I spent like hours.
Oh my God, you were
looking.
talking about jumpsuits, and I'm talking about crying like a wounded animal. There's something very wrong with me. I'm so sorry. Okay.
No, I mean, I was just saying for
I did tell you I
for
have ADD.
Halloween, doing like Donna and the I don't know what her group was called in Mamma Mia, Donna
Oh,
and
I
the
can't
Dominoes,
remember what they're called. Yeah.
something like that.
I thought
and-
it was Dama and the Dominoes. Yeah.
Yeah, but the jumpsuits are expensive. So then I found the ponchos because all the costumes.
You get this all online?
Yeah, well, I was looking on Amazon.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
spent, like,
gets
hours
everything
there.
on Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah. And all the costumes that they used or what they wore in Mamma Mia were based on what ABBA, the music group, their costumes, what they wore. So I found these ponchos, and I was
Now
going
she
through
wants him to
ABBA
be one with
pictures.
her.
I love
Yeah, I
ponchos.
figured
You know,
she
I
could
still wear
do one.
ponchos.
Randy, do you want to be one with us? We need another person.
Are you serious?
Do you want to? Can she do it, Mom?
Yeah, well, with
I don't want to impose, of
no,
course.
no.
Can I just be a member of your family if that's something like that?
Are we hiring Dad? I don't know.
I'm just such a lonely
Yeah.
woman.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at, like a costume party. I'm going to a fundraiser
For a
where we
black
can
cat.
dress up.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
realize my
gala.
daughter's texting me. She likes Maroon 5 too. Lily, if you're still listening, do you like Cardi B? And do you want to be a black cat? Lily has cat.
I have a black cat too. Her name's Pepper.
Pepper?
I'll show you a picture. Go
Show
ahead,
me.
Mom.
Do you guys love cats?
We do. We have 2 cats and 1 dog.
What kind of dog?
Dad, what's Frankie?
He's a Brindle boxer.
Brindle box.
Let me see.
Okay.
Well, part that and part hound.
Part that. She says.
Can anyone recommend something for badly chapped lips? I'm like suffering from chapped lips. I gotta get.
Pepper.
Oh, beautiful. Hi, Pepper. Oh, she's gorgeous.
That's my baby.
She's
and
ornery
then
too.
she's Mrs. Pooper.
But not in the litter box. She doesn't poop in the litter
No,
box.
she does not. That's why I'm eating
Unless
Jackson
Danielle
Galaxy.
puts her in there,
Oh my
yeah.
Do you know who Jackson Galaxy is?
No, who is it?
The only person that's called the Cat Daddy from around this
The
world.
cat from hell.
He's from the show The Cat from Hell from Animal Planet.
Wait, is he like a cat whisperer? Or something
Yes,
like
more
that?
than anything in the world, he saves cats before they're anything. And
Are you serious?
I'm meeting him, and he's coming to my house, and I'm being on an episode
Oh,
because
that's
I
exciting.
can't handle it
You
anymore.
have to let me know
I'm
when.
trying. That's
Your
Frankie.
dog is beautiful. That's Frank.
Yeah, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie.
And we have
He's
one other
gorgeous.
cat.
What is he? A Bristol Myers squib? What is he?
Wait, what did she say?
Hey, you have an owl tattoo. Is that real?
Yes.
I love it. Does that symbolize something for you?
Wise Owl once said.
Oh, I love it.
That's it.
Who did your tattoo?
It was at Rising Suns in Wrightsfield Town, New Jersey.
That's
Wow,
one
did it
of
hurt?
many she has.
She has a lot. Okay. Can I
Yeah.
see all
This
of
girl will not go for a blood test,
Well,
but she
I have
will
an
be
ankle one, but I'm wearing
she'll go to be tattooed.
It's so fun. Wait, it wasn't painful,
Oh, it was.
but was it good? Oh, that's cool. That's
And
a,
then
that's a
I
real
have
cool one.
this one.
Oh, I love it.
This
Are you
one's my
are you a
best one.
musician?
Musician?
A musician.
I used to be.
What with pain
Comes strength.
That's interesting. I
And
like
there's
That's
one
from
more.
my previous relationship.
with pain comes strength.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Happy when it rains. Are you really?
yeah, it's romantic to be kissed in the rain. Everybody knows that.
You're right.
Are you happy with all this rain that's going on?
But it is relaxing if you're laying in bed and you hear it on
But
your
not when
windowsill.
you're driving. I drove here like a torrential downpour.
Look,
And
I don't like getting my hair
I
wet.
don't know what to do, but I couldn't call you because I'm like I couldn't take my hands off the steering wheel. I couldn't see like 2 inches in front
I
of me.
know.
It was scary.
You know
the
what?
same
I'm sorry.
way. I was
What I
like,
find it a little bit funny is as soon as I look out the window out there, I'm like, I think that's Randy. And you call me and you're like, I'm like, you're gonna.
And you're like, wait, you've been here before. Don't you know where it is? If you spin me around, I get confused. I have no sense of direction. I don't know. And they're doing construction.
Yeah, in the back. She went to the back building,
The
like all the
very-
way back there.
that's
You
where it used to
remember the
be.
first time I came was on Harvey shows. That wasn't a different.
Oh, okay,
that was
yeah.
different.
Wait, but
right.
didn't you come on Bono and Brito? I
I
thought
did.
I was
but
told you did.
I did.
With
but
your
I-
husband
With my yeah.
or
with-
Fred Flintstone?
I'm codependent. I do everything with my husband. I love my husband so much. He's the best
That's
thing that
good.
ever happened to me.
That's amazing. I'm
Aw.
glad.
I'm just very lucky. I'm very
Yeah.
lucky.
So you and your
Mine
husband would come to
too.
the Black Cat Festival?
Yes. If he's not busy, my husband like works all the time. I don't
Give
know
her
if
the information if she wants to go.
When is it?
Oh,
The Black Cat Festival.
Oh, okay.
Or it's just not for black
well,
cats.
We
I
have,
don't know what it
Actually,
is.
we have a poster hanging up. It's for a fundraiser.
Daddy,
for
give her the poster
um,
so she can read it, please.
friend of mine. That's the name of their group. The what's it called? The Stray Cats.
He's getting it. And the flyer is
Yeah,
coming.
they do
yeah.
for feral cats. It's a trap and neuter and spay program, and then they'll release them again. You know, the feral cats that live
Yeah.
outside, so that way they
that's
don't
really
multiply.
cool.
Yeah, and
Are you guys animal rights activists?
I do sign a lot of the they call them petitions.
Oh, very cool. 8th annual Black Cat Gala, October 27th.
If that's something you think.
If I don't have a show that night, I'll be there. 7 to 11 p.m. Knights of Columbus. Oh, and the Silent Dogs.
That's where we're doing it, right? Knights of Columbus
Yeah.
this year? Okay.
Food, music.
No, oh
hash
no.
browns.
That's the
oh,
old
wait,
one.
That's the one from last year. Oh, Gene, you didn't bring the new one?
I don't have, you gave me that one.
Oh, okay.
That one's new. I mean, old.
Okay, no, this year it's at the VFW.
Is it still the
I'll have to give you
27th?
the information.
Yeah, October 27th, 2017. That's
Yeah, the
Saturday night,
Friday.
7 to 11
Well,
p.m.
actually,
The
it's
Knights of Columbus,
yeah.
1451 Clockner Road.
No,
Well,
no,
this will
that's
be
the old one. That's from
Friday.
last
That
year.
was last
Oh, I'm
year's.
sorry,
I
everyone.
thought
I'm
you
giving
had
you
the new one.
misinformation.
Ma, you need to bring more information.
I want to
Yeah,
see a book. I want to see an updated flyer. There's so much I want to
Okay.
see.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you're just leaving Randy
Actually,
like
it
this.
should be, it's the Friday night this year, so it's
Oh, it's a Friday.
October 26th, because I think we're going to the chill thing on the 27th.
What is the chill thing?
The Chiller Con? So,
Oh, is that for the horror movies, Chiller?
yes.
Yeah.
So they're actually a
That's impressive
sponsor
for
of
me.
Hamilton Radio this month and next month. And they gave me, my mom, and my dad press passes to meet all the
So
celebrities
cool.
there for this year. And it's a Chiller convention. So it's October 26th through the 28th. I know tickets are $35. You can get them at the door. They're $45. And you get in line. You meet celebrities. You can take pictures with them. Dad, give her a couple of people's names because you know all them because they're old people. You know.
Well, we know the
Well, like
ones
they're
we-
new, really
Do you guys
recent
love
people.
horror movies?
Well, yeah.
Tell me who's going to
She
be
does.
Well,
She and her sister.
Everybody from It, except for Tim Curry. Like the guy Steven, not Steven James. Steven James?
Uh-huh.
He played one of the guys from It.
I don't know where we got the music from. But anyway, that's
I was
weird.
like, was that like
I did not
testing?
play that. I don't know what happened. But Barbara Eden from I Dream of Jeannie is going to be there.
Oh,
that
I
might be her
love
last
Barbara
time.
Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Girl
have
crush.
people from Good Times will be there.
Wait, who's coming from Good Times?
James, JJ,
JJ,
right?
Oh my God!
And the
Is
sister.
Bernadette Standis and Ralph, the little boy.
Ralph Macchio?
No, not Ralph Macchio. Ralph, his
The
name.
one
I don't
that
know his last
played
name.
the younger
Here, I'm going to
brother.
open the
Uh-huh.
guests.
And
Guys,
young-
Gumby and
Right.
Pokey are going to be there, and I'm actually getting in line for that.
Love Gumby and
Gumby and Pokey.
Yeah.
And then Love Boat Crew.
Davey and
Gavin
Delilah.
McLeod, Ted Lang, and I think, Julie?
Captain, yeah.
Yeah.
Loretta Swit,
Wait,
Stephanie
what's
Powers.
What's Julie's real name? I don't know.
Lor- what's her name?
I like that Julie.
Who?
The one that
Julie
played
from the
Julie.
Love
I can't think of
Boat.
her name.
Wait, hold on, Jewel.
She was on this show.
Jill?
Wife
No, Jill.
Swap.
Yeah, Jill, not
Jill
Julie.
Willen? That's
Jill.
Vicky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Willie.
And Tootie from the Facts of
Kim
Life.
Fields.
Carmen Electra is going to be there.
God. With fruit on her head, or
Oh, and I want to meet Ron Dante.
A lot of people from WWE are
There'll
going to
be
be
a couple
there.
wrestlers
This
that are
guy,
gonna be there.
Richard Thomas, you remember him from It.
No,
Can I
Richard
be-
Thomas is from the Waltons.
He's from the Waltons. I know.
Oh,
That was
he's
John
gonna be
Boy.
there.
John Boy.
Yeah, but he's from It. He's from It. He's from the movie
No, I
It
know,
as
but
well.
he was known for Waltons. Anybody
I
else
know
Richard
him as
Thomas
It.
is from Waltons.
Oh my God.
I used to watch the Waltons
I
every
did too.
week.
Thursday
Ice-T and Coco are going to be there.
Iced tea and cocoa. I don't know.
I like lemonade. She's better.
You
I
like
like
Coke. Lemonade is delicious. Oh, so refreshing.
Do you know Duck Dynasty? I don't really care about, but Mountain
With
Man's
the
going to
big
be there.
beards and stuff.
Mountain Man. He's
I
going to be
don't
there.
watch it.
Oh
Like I
my
said, I can't turn on my TV.
I don't like watching people shoot ducks, in my opinion. So.
Mommy, Sandy, tell Randy how hard it is to turn on the TV in the living room.
Oh
when
my
you,
gosh. I know. We have a Fire Stick. We have a remote for that, a remote for the satellite. And when I put the satellite thing on, it's always like a small picture on the screen. And, I can't figure out how to make it big, or I don't know. I'm just in a loop. I turn it off, I turn it on. And then if I want to watch something on the
DVD player
yeah,
or
I
the
was gonna say
TV?
DVR, the DVD player, then that's another remote, and I'm like, you got to push this on this one, and then this, and I don't know.
Shout out
It's
to our
like,
cousin
I'm like,
Jennifer that's
"Somebody
watching."
Put this
Yeah,
on.
it's so confusing. I'm like, I'll just sit there staring into space because I can't figure it out. Yeah, we have 4 remotes in a row.
I was like, if anything, my mom can handle it. She could sit in a dark room and just start writing.
That's It's awesome.
That's what you like to
Well,
do.
yeah.
But she gets attacked and attached to Facebook. Do you ever just have a moment where you're
know, I
supposed to
do,
clean
I
and you
do.
spend 4 hours on Facebook? She sends me like 10,000 things while I'm sleeping, and I'll wake up and I'll
do,
like
I
a
like
thing after this, after
posting.
this.
Half of my
things
life
and-
is wasted on Facebook. I'm
I
like,
know.
I can't stand it anymore.
Well, I'm on the computer at work and my eyes are tired. Then I come home and and I.
Oh,
wait
my
to
daughter
get new
wants you to
glasses,
see
yeah.
her cat Ollie. This is Ollie.
Oh,
Isn't he
precious.
cute?
Yes, here's your my mama.
Aw,
In my-
listen.
he's a, how do you say it? Man Coon or Maine Coon?
Mancun.
Man, he's
Aw.
a Man Coon. He's
How
a,
cute.
He's a sexy baby.
he traveled across country with her. They drove here from Texas with
Aw.
Ollie. And now Ollie has a girlfriend named Lucy.
Oh.
Aww.
She has not. My daughter's not sending a picture of Lucy though because I don't know. She's. Are you embarrassed of Lucy, Lily? I love Lucy. Lucy's a street. Oh, the Man
Aw.
Coon. He's like this like fancy cat, and the other Lucy's like a street cat, but she has character.
Character.
She has character.
So hopefully, we have your event that's coming up on Saturday.
Saturday, it's in
And then when is your next event? Because you have something else in Freehold, right?
Freehold. That's going to be a monthly show at Center Playhouse, Center Players, and that's the first show. The debut show is Thursday, October 18th at 7:30 p.m. Headlining is Joseph Anthony, featuring is Kurt Zimmerman, and I will be hosting, and it's going to be a great time. And then we're going to have a lot of really great.
Now,
comics
with that,
there.
do you think you guys are going to confirm and keep them on Thursdays, or you're just trying it out on a Thursday and see
We're
how
trying
big
it.
the
The
crowd
next
is
few
going to
shows are going to be Thursdays.
Okay.
And
Because it's amazing. I'm actually off that day, off in the afternoon, but she works. He has shows. No bueno.
well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll.
And Joseph Anthony's funny. He used to
Oh,
be
he's
here.
so
I think he had a
funny.
show, didn't
So
he, Dad?
funny. I like him. He's a nice guy too.
Did Joseph used to have a show, Dad?
Aw.
Yeah, Joseph and Tim Hayes.
I don't know who that is, but I know who Joseph
Tim
is.
Hayes.
I love Tim Hayes too. Tim
Tim
Hayes is
Hayes?
hysterical.
Tim Hayes is a comedian.
Look, we've had so many comedians in this place.
Did
you
you
think
have
I
Tim
remember?
Hayes and Joseph Anthony on together?
Yeah, they had their own show
I didn't know. On here?
years ago. Yes.
Oh, how do you
See,
like
Randy,
this?
it's your turn now. You and Fred Flintstone have to join.
Me and Fred. Me and Fred. We
Do
should-
a Halloween show. Oh my God.
But here's the thing: I have to figure out where the goddamn building is, and not have you have to come. I may have to have you come and get me every time. I was like, "Where is it? Did it move?"
You'll get
again?"
used to it after 4 or 5
If you
months.
move to near Friendly's, you know we're right by Take 5.
Take. Are you moving
We
there?
might move there, yeah.
That's where
So
he
how
wants.
far is that from here? Like 5 minutes? Or
Oh, it's only down the road.
You know where it's from. Come
you're
on.
making me hungry.
Well, they close at 9, so it sucks.
Aw.
I'm so hungry. I want one of my
I
Lady
know, I didn't
Boss Lean
eat
protein
either.
shakes.
Yeah, I was just breaking lettuce. It's amazing how the time just flies by. I was worried because I went home. My other daughter wasn't home. Nobody told me she was going to the hair salon. I'm like, oh, it's raining so hard. What happened? Where is she?
She didn't come home. The alarm was still on. The car was out. I was engineering the show before this one. So I was taking care of all the callers when my dad was hosting the show. We had a psychic on. She was saying, I'll calm down. Everything will be okay.
Did she give you a psychic reading?
She gave me angel cards, and she told me the way that I was feeling and stuff, and she's going to help me push a little bit into my sense so I can start feeling and seeing things a little bit like her, but not deep, because I don't want to scare
You do have
myself.
something. You do have something. You predicted that I'll be a magician.
I predicted a lot of stuff. I've also actually, the way that I think I've actually seen something was when I saved my mom's life when I was younger.
What happened? Could you tell
Oh.
me?
I can. So I won tickets from Radio Disney. It was David Archuleta and Demi Lovato when I was younger. You
Wait,
know
Demi Lovato and who else?
David Archuleta?
Uh-huh.
You know, the one that sings Crush that
Yes.
I don't even know where he is anymore, if he's still alive. Hopefully he is.
He's singing with Cardi B now. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, his career dropped. No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone's singing with Cardi B. I'd like to sing with her.
So we got tickets there. We were supposed to have one of my mom's custodian friends drive us there because we had car problems, I think, when we were younger,
Yeah,
or something like
both
that.
How
We
old were
were,
you
right.
when this?
11?
Elementary school.
Oh, wait, elementary school? Well,
Yeah.
how old was I in elementary school?
6 to 11?
How old was I in elementary, Dad? Do you remember how old I was when we saw Demi?
How old were you?
Yeah, she wants to know how old
Remember
I
the
was.
time you won that Disney guitar?
12, 13?
No, that's junior high school.
I think that's
Younger
junior.
than
So
that.
when
I
did
think maybe 10 or 9?
No.
9, 10?
I was way in between. One in between. I don't remember.
So tell me what
9
happened.
or 10.
though.
Okay. So we go to concert.
Tell me fast before I saw you in half. 'Cause that's gonna be my new magic trick.
All right. So we go to the concert. We enjoyed everything. My dad had a back. He had bad back. He still
Yeah.
has one, but he had a back
But he
problem
takes the
that day.
CBC oil, didn't it? help?
CBD. Yes.
CBD. I'm sorry,
He
because I
didn't-
listened to you.
Yeah,
guys.
he didn't know of it then. Obviously, it wasn't there yet, or illegal or anything. So he had a back problem. He wanted to sit down for like 15 minutes. My mom wanted to go do slots. I told my dad, I'm like, I know your back hurts, but like, we need to get up. We need to go.
Yeah.
He's like, why? What's wrong? I'm like, trust me. So like, he trusts me, obviously, which is a good idea because he knows his daughter.
Yes.
And then my mom was kind of sending something, and like her heart signal to me, like, you know, like watch out for me, something's going on. And we got to the slots before a guy was trying to steal money from her.
Well, yeah, he was
Before like a situation, like he was right behind
they
her.
Come in
Shit was gonna
and
happen.
They,
You felt
they
this?
asked
You
for
sensed
money.
this?
Yeah, they asked for money. He said he had to take 2 buses to get home, and you know,
They
could
pull
I
on your
have
heartstrings.
voucher. You know,
No.
they go around, they ask, and then when security guard comes walking around, they disappear. So I don't know if he really needed that.
It
or if
doesn't
he was
matter.
using
I
it
still
for
want- I
drugs, but
saved you.
Yeah, I was uncomfortable, so they came
Holy
just at the right
cow.
time.
That's a great story.
You know, because I mean, we know if someone's in need, we'll give them money and help them out. You know, but I just
He wasn't in
You
need.
know.
He was
I'm
trying
afraid
to
I
stiff
don't
me.
give money to anyone anymore because I feel like even these charities, it's like it's
Yeah,
always
you don't know what
lining
to
someone's
trust.
Well,
pocket.
especially
I'm
Toys
afraid
for
to-
Tots and stuff. Like it gets deeper, you know, when you actually look at it. My one friend who works at the job I now, like technician, a nail technician, Tammy, she worked for other companies and stuff. I think one of them was like Christmas, almost working with Toys for Tots. She told me everything behind everything. You know, they don't really get anything. So Toys for Tots isn't real, and there's like
Wait,
a
wait,
whole
wait,
bunch
so
of.
where are
really
these
the
toys
Marines
going?
are supposed to.
The little rich kids? Where are the Toys for Tots?
I have no idea. I
Wait, so
think
I
they
don't
just.
understand. Is
There's just I don't know. There was a
isn't
post
that
I
the
shared years
Salvation
ago.
Army that does Toys for Tots? Who does it?
No, I thought it's the.
It was
the
a whole.
military,
There's a
the
lot of people
Marines.
that do stuff. I
When
don't know.
we have it at our township, we have this Christmas thing in the park, Winter Wonderland, and they always collect Toys for Tots, and there's always the soldiers, the Marines are there. So I would hope that they're given the.
I don't know.
stuff
It
to
gets
the
deep
kids.
because like the Alex lemonade stand that they do at Applebee's, and I used to work there. That doesn't go to them.
Yeah.
So who does
Oh
the
my
money from
God.
Alex's Lemonade go to?
I think everything just goes to whatever they're half doing, or don't even give half percentage. You know what I mean? Like they're still keeping it for
I
themselves.
think that's horrible.
Oh, it is.
I
It most
think-
definitely is
and-
messed up in this
And
world.
you know, you can't walk into a supermarket, a Walgreens, a CVS without them asking for money at the register. I'm sorry, I don't Petco. I don't give to anything because I'm not lining someone else's pocket.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
PetSmart.
I'm not
Oh
doing
my
it.
God, when they
I'd
pull
much
my
rather-
strings at PetSmart, though. What are you playing music for?
I'm not doing anything.
Well, somebody's hacking or wants to hear angel music or something's playing. It's weird. Somebody wants you to hear something, Randy. I don't know.
Well, I'd like to hear. If I'm meant to hear it, let me hear it.
I mean, it's gonna keep playing over me for some reason.
Can you do a psychic reading for me?
I'm not that gifted, hun.
You will be.
If she keeps up, if she teaches me, yes, I will. I'll try. But I don't want to just use my powers like that, you know.
How do you want to use your powers?
Help people.
How so?
See something and let them know before something happens.
I like that. Basically, see something, say something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not scare them to death and be like, you're
no,
going
just
to
to
die.
make them aware. Just to make them aware, and maybe
Yeah.
they could prevent something type of a thing.
Yeah. I feel like I've told my family and stuff, like, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm almost going to have a vision, you know?
Wow. And it started at a young age, right?
Yeah. Started right then. But it's also, it feels like it's, like I was telling Maureen, who's the psychic as well, the Jersey Shore Angel, she's amazing. You should meet her sometime when
Oh,
she's
I
at the
do.
studio. I was telling her, I
I'll
was like,
probably be socially inappropriate with her because I don't know how to like make friends.
it's okay. She'll pick up something on you immediately and scare the shit out of you and be like,
I
oh my
look
God.
forward to that. I look forward to that.
But within that situation, I mean, it starts with you feel something, but you don't feel it in your gut. You feel it in the back of your head, kind of like your mind. And then that's where you draw it from. And then when you draw it, you make it bigger. And then you actually can see it like almost in an eye or something. It's weird. I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
I probably just scared my parents.
No, but but the thing is, you come from a supportive family. Like when you helped your mother, like when you saw that someone was going to take.
Oh,
someone.
yeah, most definitely.
I think that's cool. My parents didn't believe anything I said. I called my parents one day. I was a little girl. I was like, I saw a I saw a mouse. They were like, I'm sure it was a toy. I'm sure you were imagining it. Then my mother and uncle, one night I was sleeping, and they were in the kitchen, talking, whatever, and all of a sudden I hear screams. They saw the mouse, and they jumped up on the counter.
Now I believe you.
We used to have those baseboard radiators when I was a kid
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah.
And I heard them making sounds. I was like, Dad, I called my dad at work. Dad, the radiators are making noises. I'm scared. He's like, oh, just make noises back at them. Like, it didn't matter what I say. It turned out, of course, it was broken, and we had no heat. Like,
Yeah.
It didn't matter. So it's nice when you have a supportive family that actually listens to you. It's like,
Yeah, I was going to say, with them telling you make noises reminds me of Zathura. I think that was the movie where they had was that what it was called, Dad? Zathura? Okay. Well, you used to watch it with us when we were younger. And the radiator was making noises and stuff, and the one boy did it back, but then there was like aliens coming out of it and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, that's not the one. Is that the one based off the video game?
I don't remember that.
Word game.
No, not that one. Just Zathura. It was in the air, and he lost his dad or something. Kristen Stewart was in it. Let me look it up. Let me make sure I'm right because
Oh, wait.
God forbid.
Kristen Stewart?
Yeah.
Or Kirsten Dunst?
No, Kristen Stewart.
No.
Zathura.
Something else. Oh, I'm thinking
Okay.
of the Tower of something. Tower of
That was a really good movie, though.
Terror.
No, not that. Zathura, a space adventure. Yep. Josh Hutcherson is in it. He's so cute. Walter and Danny, who anticipate a boring day, are shocked when they begin playing Zathura, a space-themed board game which realizes has mystical powers. It's kind of like Jumanji, but in the air. It's a good movie.
I saw parts of it. I think it looks scary. I'm
It
afraid of
looks-
scary movies.
It looks like that.
I don't like scary movies
No, me
either.
neither.
I saw
Then I'm
enough of
afraid to
them.
go to sleep. It's crazy.
See, there's Kristen
Yeah.
Stewart. I'm sorry.
Hi, Kristen. Kristen, how do you spell it?
Stewart?
Store? Like STORE?
No, STEW. She's from
Stewart. Oh, I
all
like
the-
your accent.
she's from all the vampire movies with Edward
So what
Patterson.
about that Buffy the Vampire? Are you too young for that one?
Sarah Jessica Parker?
It's 8 o'clock. You got like 15
I got you. I know. You're good. Sarah Jessica Parker?
I never watched it. I just know titles. I told you I don't know how to turn on my TV.
She and Freddie Prinze Jr.? Daphne and Fred? You have to watch Scooby-Doo once in a while.
Oh, Scooby-Doo, I know.
So you know
course.
Daphne and Freddie?
Oh, by the way, this is my daughter's cat, Lucy. This is the street cat.
Oh, she's so precious.
Isn't
White
she?
line.
I
Oh my
love
God,
her.
Mom, that white line looks like Jane.
Aw, let me see.
Look, this is Lucy.
Mommy, that white line looks like Jane. That
Her
was my
cat
old
Jane
cat
had
that
a
I love
passed.
Jane, yeah. Oh,
Well, no, she had a white line down her nose.
so cute, right?
Yeah,
love
I'm going
this
to cry
one.
now. We got in the show.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
On that note, talk about your events one more time and where people can find you.
Okay. Well, I'm Randy. Well, I have my one woman show. SometimesI'mOK.com. You could look for my website, and also RandyLupo.com. And I'm on Facebook. Randy Simon Lupo. Randy Simon Lupo on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm doing the show at City Streets this Saturday with
Kurt Zimmerman,
Kurt Zimmerman.
Joseph Anthony.
No, that's this Saturday. I'm gonna be at City Streets with Tim Eli,
Yeah, there you go.
with Tim Eli and Carlo Valerio, and that's this Saturday, September.
So it's 3 of
29th.
y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then on October 18th, I'm going to be in Freehold at Center Players Thursday night, 7:30. So get your tickets at centerplayers.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, Randy.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. And I think you should talk to my dad about if you would like to have a show here sometime because you would be amazing at it.
Thank
So,
you.
You're
That'd be
welcome.
awesome.
All right, everyone. Have a good night. Tune in next week when I'm actually going to be kicking some butt on my show. My self-defense teacher, Jim McCann from WWE. He trained all the WWE stars. And Police Academy he went to. So Jim McCann's going to be my guest next week, and I'm going to be scared as hell. All right, have a good one, everyone.